D, E, F. And we see these little marks on there. One here that goes with here. And marks here and here. And we're also told that these angles are congruent in corresponding parts. So let's see. Oh, and I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and make this an A. Let's go ahead and make this a B. And we're told that angle B corresponds with angle G. And we're told that angle C corresponds with angle E. And angle A corresponds with angle F. Okay. First, before we write our congruence statement, it's really important to make sure that, we know which angles correspond with each other and which sides correspond with each other to make sure that our congruence statement has the accurate order. So to do this, I'm going to go ahead and list all our corresponding angles and all our corresponding sides. Okay. So just like before, go ahead and make 2 columns in your notebook. One where you're listing the congruent angles, and one where you're listing the congruent sides. Okay, so congruent angles, let's match them up. Let's see here. Okay, let's start with angle A. And angle A has 3 arcs right here, so it matches up with angle F. And angle B corresponds with angle D. And angle C corresponds with angle E. Okay, so now let's do the congruent sides. Let's start with, I'm just going to go in order with this triangle, AB. So side AB is congruent to side FD. Side BC is congruent to side DE. And side CA is congruent to side EF. Okay, so now that we know which angles go together and which sides go together, we now can write our 2 triangles in the correct order and write an accurate congruent statement where we say that the 2 triangles are congruent to each other. So we notice that A goes with F, B goes with D, and C goes with E. And we notice that AB matches up with FD, BC matches up with DE, CA matches up with EF. So I'm going to go ahead and write my first triangle, ABC. And we know that ABC is congruent to this other triangle. But we got to make sure we get the order correct. We know that A matches up with F, so I'm going to go ahead and write F first. We know that B matches up with D, so I'm going to go ahead and write D next. And we know that C matches up with E, so I'm going to go ahead and write E. And let's just make sure that our sides also match up as well. So AB matches up with FD. Yep, that's correct. BC matches up with DE, so let's see, BC and DE, good. And CA matches up with EF, or EF right here, perfect. So this is our congruent statement. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FDE, okay? And this is our congruent statement. So this is the end of our first lesson. I would like you to try the congruence and triangle section in your homework packet, and please email me or ask me in class if you have any questions, okay?